How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome to another FUT Champions Road to Glory episode on this channel. Today we play the first installment of the 40 from this weekend. 10 games to come. First off, if you do want any cheap MSP, PSN, even game codes, head on over to g2a.com, use that code M89. Every single link that you'll need is right there in the description below. And lads, as always, if you do enjoy, smash a like on the video. That would be very much appreciated. Now, this weekend's Weekend League is the final one before the monthly rewards, so it is imperative that we do well. At this moment in time, we are in the top 100. I'd be happy with Elite. I'm already kind of making gains towards Elite. Elite 1 would be sensational, Elite 2 would be brilliant, and Elite 1 would be very, very good. Now this is a team that we're going to rock. Different formation this weekend, a 4-3-2-1. In goal we have David De Gea. You would have seen him in another squad builder. Bellerin at right back, now 90 rated. He's unbelievable. Koscielny at centre-back alongside Ramos. If he doesn't work out, out he goes. In comes Smalling. Albert left-back. Modric wants to watch Kante, now 84 rated, the same as his first in form. Sensational player. We have Pogba, a little bit wasted at CM as the right centre mid. Martial on 7 chem as right forward. Griezmann at striker. Cristiano Ronaldo at left forward. He is the kind of bumper prize in this squad at this moment in time. We do have some super subs. 94 rated Lukaku and Douglas Costa normally comes on along with Renato Sanchez. Lads, let's not leave it any longer. Let's get into the first 10 games. So here we go then, lads. My first opponent has Mane, Batshuayi and Payet. He's got Dyer in the mid, and I thought, looking at that, it's the kind of team to kind of ease me into the Weekend League. But no, he takes an early lead, and of all places to score, it's Eric bloody Dyer on the score sheet with a Dyer goal. Terrible defensive work from me before we peg him back immediately. Luka Modric on the score sheet to make it 1-1. What I will say about this game and all of the other games in this episode, the nerves were unbelievable. I've never felt nerves like this in any FIFA. I don't know what it is. The monthly leaderboards kind of hovering over my head. The monthly rewards praying in the back of my mind. I'm not too sure which one it is, but something isn't clicking in my brain at this moment in time to say this is an easy game. Just relax, just play a normal game, and the result will come. I'm kind of tensed up all the time, but Ronaldo does well here. He waits for the man to move, passes it in behind. It's Pogba, makes it 4-1. I thought the right centre mid he'd be a bit wasted and he wouldn't get on the score sheet as often, but no, straight away in game 1, he does get on the score sheet before our super subs link up. Lukaku and Douglas Costa, and DC makes it 5-1 in the game. That is the perfect start to a Weekend League. Last weekend, I got beat in my first game. That is something I wanted to avoid. And when I went 1-0 down very early on, I thought I was in for another bloody shocker of a weekend. But no, we come back and we do win 5-1. Next team has Mario Mandzukic screamed item. Honestly, when I see those cards, I worry a little bit because I know how OP they are. I've got them myself in Bellerin, Lukaku, Mertesacker, Pantilli-Twat, and Fellaini. But I've got to remember, they might not be able to utilize them to the fullest of their abilities. Me with Lukaku, I know his strengths, I know his weaknesses. Bellerin again, I know his strengths, I know his weaknesses. With Mandzukic, yes, he was a menace, yes, he was OP, but he didn't really cause me any problems in game. And we're going to get a 3-0 rage quit, 8.8 rating for Cristiano Ronaldo. We now reach bronze 2 with 2 wins out of the 2 games. Like I said earlier on, a perfect start. Next up, Chiefs on tour. This is a good team. He's got Scream Lukaku. Now this is very unprecedented and it doesn't happen to me any times. Honestly, it's so damn weird because he takes the lead, Lukaku on the score sheet, before in the second half, something weird happens. I'm on the attack, he's on the defend, there's no kind of room for any funny business, and the game kind of disconnects. I don't know what happened, I really don't. I never got a message off the guy, either on Twitter, on Xbox. He just left it at that. He might have got the win for it, he might have got the loss for it, he might have got what I got. I got 0 wins, 0 losses. That game was just a write-off. Next game comes along. This was the toughest of this episode by far in terms of player ability. We take a 1-goal lead. Luka Modric with a kind of rare breakaway. He was pressing me in all game he was pressing me into my area. He does score. Koscielny kind of chested it in the back of the net before we come forward in extra time. Great work by Ronaldo, and it is Renato Sanchez on the score sheet. So, our super subs: Lukaku, scoring goals. Douglas Costa, scoring goals. Ronaldo Sanchez, you guessed it, scoring goals. Happy bloody days. Next up is Mahrez, Lukaku, and Payet. He's got Santi Cazorla at centre mid. Canny Cazorla, what a bloody name that would be. But anyways, guys, we go on in this game. We get lucky, and Martial never went to ground there. Chips it across. It's Kante. What's he doing there? I will never know. In-game, I switch him to a CDM. I manually adjust his position. He scores a second. Absolute screamer with his left boot. What is going on? Modric, weak foot, OP. Back of the net. It's 3-0 before we make it 4-0. Griezmann one-on-one with the keeper. It's 4-0 in 40 minutes. Surely that is the game. 67 minutes comes along. Lukaku makes it 4-1. 72 minutes come along. Lukaku sets up Mahrez. He makes it 4-2. I am shitting myself. At this moment in time, we bring on Lukaku. We bring on Douglas Costa. Great work from Lukaku. Squares it across. Douglas Costa, them two work so damn well because Lukaku can hold it up, Douglas Costa can run in behind, one pass sets Douglas Costa away. You're not catching him later on in the game. He is very, very fast. Before we come up against our first 5 at the back formation, I knew what this guy wanted to do, and he did it. He parked the bus and counter-attacked. From day dot, episode 0, minute 0, whatever you want to say, he did well. He did well on the counter-attack, but we take the lead. Second half comes along. He kind of came off park the bus. Douglas Costa in behind. Can he score? Of course he can. Makes it 2-0. Happy days. We are on to another winner, lads. This would be a good win streak before Ronaldo finally scores. He was on a goal drought. He wouldn't score. I just don't know what was happening. I was having one-on-ones. He would miss them, even though in the review he was scoring time after time, game after game. In the weekend league, he just didn't want any of it, but he does get on the score sheet, and he starts his run of goals in this episode. We come against Buffal, Origi, Martial. Now, this was a tough game, I'm not going to lie. We do take the lead, though. Griezmann with a beautiful finesse into the top corner of the net. But my opponent in the 90th comes forward with Dembele. Dembele squares across to Origi. It deflects off Sanchez into the back of the net. He shushes me. I don't get that because you rile up your opponent to make them want to beat you even more. We go to penalties. I missed my first one. I saved the second one. This is all or nothing. He misses, hits the bar. Ronaldo steps up. Can he score? Can he fuck? He misses. He steps up. Can he score? No chance with Martial. We have one penalty to win it, and it's Kante. Kante has been amazing this episode. Can he score? Gets in. Do we win on penalties? We normally don't win on penalties. Last time, we kind of had a 50-50 ratio, but we win this one on penalties. And as you can see, the monthly leaderboards, we now have 31 wins, and we are in Elite 3 for the month. That is amazing. Honestly, it astonishes me we've got to this stage. He comes up with Screamer Fellaini and Screamer Lukaku, a very overpowered squad. We take the lead, and this is the only goal in the game. Very scrappy, very nervy, and it is Bellerin who gets the goal to make it 1-0 and win us the game. We now have 7 wins out of the 10. Can we go on and make it a perfect 10? The next opponent, he's going to have some say in that. He's got Screamer Fellaini, inform Kante. He's got Aguero, De Bruyne, Batshuayi, Pogba, a very stacked club, but I've got to remember at the same time, I've got a stacked club. Griezmann makes it 1-0. He's been very good this episode, even though at half-time, around 70 minutes, he normally comes off. Martial wins a penalty. Ronaldo steps up, scores. It's 2-0 in the game. Before we come forward yet again, Martial squaring it across. Watch Ronaldo. He's took out by the goalkeeper. Ronaldo steps up. Can he score? Makes it 3-0. And we are on to another winner. In that game, we win 3-0. Ronaldo, Pinaldo scoring 2 penalties and Griezmann with the other. We have now reached Silver 3 and are 78th in the world. That is a great ranking very early on. It's quite easy to get on the leaderboards, but staying there is something completely different. We come against Scream Mertesacker and Boateng in defense. It was a very hard defense to break down, and Pogba does this. What a bloody strike. Outside of the boot, back of the net. The bend on it was unbelievable. He makes it 1-0, and that's how it stays. Again, next 6, and Gil, whatever his name is. But anyways, 52nd in the world now. we are on to a winner. 8 wins out of 8, or is that 9 out of 9? I'm not too sure now. But again, this guy will have a say. He's got Walcott, Aguero, Hazard, De Bruyne, a very good team. And this opponent was a very good opponent. He makes it 1-0 2 minutes into the game. Well, 3 minutes into the game. And again, similar to the first game, I thought I was on to a defeat. But Kante does very well in the midfield. Finds Griezmann. Griezmann threw balls into Martial. Like I said earlier on, that was a very questionable decision. Whether he was onside or offside, it forces a penalty shootout. This is to go 10 for 10. Can we win? We saved 2 penalties. I start up with Ronaldo. I seal the deal. We win 10 out of 10. That is my best start to a weekend league ever. I think we've went 9-1, 8-2, 7-3. This weekend we have went 10-10. Lads, let's get into the stats. So as far as current standings go then, lads, we have had our best start to a weekend league, like I did say. 10 wins, 0 defeats, goals scored 25, goals conceded 6, and a goal difference of plus 19. Now the monthly standings, as it is, wins 106, losses 24. So we are in Elite 3, as you've seen earlier on. Goals scored 313, sensational. Goals conceded 120, and a goal difference of plus 193. Now the goal scorers for this episode: Ronaldo is on 3, Douglas Costa is on 4, Griezmann is on 5. The all-time, I'll do that in another episode, but this is for today's episode. We have Ronaldo on 5 assists, Martial on 4, and Pogba on 4. Most man the match is Griezmann, Ronaldo at 2, and Kante at number 1. Lads, the team will remain the same because so far, so good. I can't really change a winning formula at this moment in time, so you have to hear in that. Bellerin at right back, 90 rated. Koscielny, Ramos, Alba, Modric, Kante, Pogba, Martial, Griezmann, and Ronaldo, who was a bit, I'm not going to lie, a bit underwhelming in today's episode. But lads, I hope you have enjoyed, and for the top 10, well, not even the top 10, 10 wins out of 10, smash the hell out of that thumbs up button, subscribe if you are new around here. And as always, lads, I will catch you all next time.